my very first workshop was honestly a mix of excitement and chaos. I didn't know how much to price it. I didn't know how to manage people. I didn't know how to teach my own art perfectly. But over time, I figured out what actually works. Hi, I'm Priyanka, and if you have ever thought of hosting your own workshop but you're unsure and don't know how you can do it, so here are 5-step guide to conduct your own workshop. Number 1, ideation and planning. I know it's a very common step, but that is something that you need to do. Everything starts from ideation and planning. Okay, get your pen, get your book, and the very first thing is basically you need to decide your theme. So for example, it can be boho theme, which is trending currently. It can be floral theme, it can be ocean theme. Decide your audience. Now it can be kids, it can be adults, it can be elderly people, it can be teenagers. So if you have a good immediate connection with a particular type of crowd, then you can obviously keep your first workshop in that crowd or in that particular age. And you need to roughly plan on how your workshop will look like your vision towards your workshop. Like for example, my vision was I wanted some cozy space around plants or around nature, and less of traffic, right, and more of peace. So this is what I wanted to give my participants. So that's how I planned my vision. Now, while planning the vision, right, you also need to plan what you are going to teach, right? For example, it can be acrylic paintings, it can be sketching, it can be anything. I mean, it's your workshop, whatever art you want to go for. First of all, you need to be clear on what you're going to teach and how much it is going to cost you. So basically that also comes into planning. So when it comes like what is the cost of your materials, what will be the cost of your venue, so all of this needs to be planned first, right? I know it is not a perfect plan, it will deviate eventually, but first you need to put on your estimates into that plan. If this is your first workshop, make sure to keep it simple and beginner friendly so that it is easier for you to manage. Okay, step number 2 is selecting the location. So while selecting the location, you need to make sure that the vibe that you want to create, it can be indoors, it can be outdoors, it can be a cafe, terrace, garden, whatever vibe that you want to give to your participants, and make sure that you connect with you communicate with that particular authority. Like for example, if it's a cafe, then you need to connect with the cafe manager and you need to understand what are their policies, their requirements, what is that cost, right? So you need to make sure you understand that process. And also while selecting the location, make sure you check for the space, how much space you will require for the movement. You need to check for water supply, you need to check for washrooms, etc. These are small things. Then moving on, number 3, that is materials and pricing. So when it comes to material and pricing, make a list. Make a list of whatever materials you will be needing and their approximate cost. I usually compare the cost with Amazon and a local vendor. So whoever gives me cheaper, I buy that. So you can just make an Excel sheet. You can create your own list of materials that you will need: canvases, palettes, brushes, etc., or anything else that you want to conduct your workshop. That's how you will get all your material costs. Okay, then there is now step number 4 is practicing. So there are 2 types of practice that you need to do. One is your artwork practice, because whatever you're going to teach, step-by-step demonstration, that you need to make sure that you practice it and you break it down into easy steps so that you can explain it better to the participants. That is one practice you need to do. And the second practice is public speaking. I mean, this is something very important. You need to interact with your participants. You need to make sure they are comfortable, they are open to they are not in the fear of that you will be judging their painting kind of thing, right? You should be relaxed. You should make that, let them be in their zone, and give them freedom to do however they want. So you need to make sure that you make them comfortable. Then number 5, the last one, that is marketing and execution. So when it comes to marketing, you can create a poster, you can create a reel of your workshop before, like while planning, and you can just post it in your contacts, and that's how you might get some crowd. And the marketing after workshop, that is during the workshop, you need to make sure that you click pictures, you take small videos, so that these videos will be helpful for you for the next workshop. Okay, and a golden tip here is a successful workshop should have fun, judgment free, freedom kind of atmosphere. Okay, that is the key to your workshop, and that's how you can conduct your own workshop. And remember, it's not about creating a perfect art piece, but it is more about giving a good art experience. So if this was helpful, do like, share and subscribe my channel, and see you in the next episode. Bye.